Hey guys, it's Monkey here, and welcome back to the next episode of our LMS plugin. And in this episode, I did some things off screen. They're very small, so just pay attention here real quick and you'll be able to find them. Here's the first one. All I did was check if the length was 0, so if they just typed LMS, this would pop up. I'm going to change this later, but this is just completely temporary. So yeah, I'm going to put like some actual, like real help list for commands in here, or you could just do something like use/lms space help, and we can like make an entire new command for help. But it's whatever you want. I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna keep it like this. Well, I'm gonna change this, but I'm basically just gonna put it in here so that we don't have to create an entire new class. And one more thing I did came to plugin.yml, added the command section, LMS description base command, and that's pretty much all I did off screen. That should be it. If I find anything else, I will make sure to tell you guys. But let's go ahead and get started onto making arenas. So, if you do not remember, let's see if I can pop. Yep, I guess the class. GG. Here's how we're going to set up our arenas. We're going to have arenas, wilderness, spawn location, max players, and weapons, pyramid, spawn location, max weapons, and weapons. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a new command. Call it something like LMS create arena command. Extends command executor. Implement it through alt insert constructor. There we go. In here we can do set command. This is going to be create arena. We're going to save that typo. Set permission LMS command create arena. I'm actually going to change all of these so that they're in that same format. LMS command host and LMS. Okay, that one is not going to have a permission, just this one and host command. Set length is going to be 2 because the command is going to be LMS create arena name. That. And then we are going to do, let's go back into here. What else do we have? We can set this usage, and this can, well, this can be both actually. I'm going to tell you guys why in a second. Set both. Alright. Now we can also do set usage. How did we do the usage here? Yep. LMS create arena name. There we go. That should be good. I'm going to go ahead and go into the command handler and add this already. Oh, there we go. Create arena new create arena command. There we go. It's all good. Now, let's go ahead and do, well, okay, I just noticed that these are called games, so I don't know if I should call them games or arenas, because it's arena here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and call them games. Games, rename this guy to refactor, rename, create game command. There we go, command handler, create game. Alright, I just want to have everything like named properly because these guys are already named games. Even the package is named games, so there's no point in naming it arenas. So yeah, let's go back into this class, and then we can do game equals LMS get instance get game manager get game for args at 1, not 0, 1. If game is not equal to null, then we can do here, sender, send message, string utils.color, and see the game plus game.getName plus already exists. There we go. Because we don't want them making new games if, you know, they already exist. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and go into Game Manager real quick. Rid of those guys. Where's Game Manager? It's our Game Manager class, and here we're gonna have a new method here. Public void create game string ID. Then we're gonna have game equals new game for ID. And then let's go ahead and create a new private list of game unfinished games equals new array list. So what am I doing here? Whenever we have this command, so let's assume I do like /game create wilderness. It's a new game. However, I don't edit any of the properties. What do I mean by that? I don't set the spawn location in which we're going to be able to do it with a command. I don't set the max player, so again, we're going to be able to do it with a command. And on weapons, I also don't set that. So we're going to have this game is going to be added into the unfinished games list. And whenever someone tries to do something like LMS host and then a game that's in the unfinished games list, then we're going to be like sending them a message saying like, oh, the game is not finished. So let's go ahead and go back into here. Game Manager. Although this still is an unfinished game, we are still going to be adding it to the games map because we're not going to know when, like, what order they're going to be editing these guys in. We're not going to know, like, if they're all finished or not. So we're going to be adding them to here, and whenever, like, in the host command, we're going to be, like, this is always going to be true even if the game is unfinished. But after this, we're going to add a new check. We can do a to-do. Add a check to see if the game is finished or not. There we go. We're going to do that a little bit later. So let's go back into Game Manager. Here we can do games.put ID game. And then unfinished games.add game. There we go. Perfect. Now let's go into our create game command. And then we can go ahead and do LMS for instance game manager dot create game args at 1. I'm sorry. Game new game equals. Oh, this is void. Okay, yeah. You can just go ahead and do this then. I got confused for a bit. I thought instead of a void this was a game object, but it's not. So we can just do that. It's all good. Then we can do something like sender, send message, string utils color. You have created a game with ID and E plus args at 1. Alright. We should be good for now with this one. So let's go ahead and create our next command, which is going to be game edit or edit game command. There we go. Extends command executor outer constructor. Then we're going to do set usage LMS edit game property value. Yeah, this one's going to have quite a bit of stuff, so get ready. Edit game, that's just going to be the subcommand. Game, the game we want to edit. Property, this is going to be, let's go back into Game Manager. These are the properties, so it's going to be spawn location, max players, or own weapons for now. That's all we have, so. And then the value is going to be like for, we're going to check if the property is spawn location, then we're just going to grab their spawn location. They're not going to need a value. So if they do max players here, it's going to grab the value, and the same thing for own weapons. So we don't have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and do set command edit game set. This is going to be just player. set permission, LMS command, edit game. What else can we do? Set length, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Set, that should be good. Yes, it's good. So let's go back into command handler. We're going to close everything but this guy. Command handler. Go ahead and add that. Edit game. New edit game command. It's all good. So let's go ahead and do game. Game equals LMS get instance get game manager get game. Args 1. If game is equal to null, sender send message string utils.color and see that game does not exist. You can create it, or we can just do something like this. That game does not exist. See, and what color could we do? Let's do it like in 7. You can create it using an e/lms create game plus args at 1. There we go. So this guy's just gonna be a line break. It's gonna put all of this one line below so that it looks good. Just a small little thing. Again, you guys can do the messages however you want. You don't have to copy me exactly, but that's just how I'm gonna do it. And then we can go ahead and do something like string property equals args at 2. String value equals, well, before this, if property dot equals ignore case location. If it's not location, then here we're going to do something like use value or whatever. Okay, wait, you know what, I feel like I'm confusing you guys, so let's just continue on like this, and then, because I didn't really explain that very well, so let's just continue on like this, and you guys will see what I'm trying to do. So let's go ahead and do something like if property dot equals ignore case. Let's go ahead and do something like set location. Alright, we're gonna need the location, so let's go ahead and just grab the player here. Player equals
connection lost.
Sender. Sorry about that. Let me just close TeamSpeak real quick. Alright, it's good. I don't know why I lost connection. I still have Wi-Fi, so it's whatever. So now we can do. Wait, let me just get the spacing right. There we go. Game set spawn location player get location. There we go. It's all good. And then we can do something like player send message string utils color. You have set an e plus args at 1 spawn location. Alright, it's all good. Else if property equals ignore case set max players. You don't need that return statement because we got else ifs. Set max players game does set max players. Wait. If not, int utils is int args at 3. Then player send a message string utils color and see string4 plus args3 is not a number. Sorry for taking so long, guys. I don't know. I'm slightly tired, but we can still push through this. So, let's go ahead and continue. Setmax players, integer, parseInt, args3. There we go. Let's grab this guy. You have set max players to e plus args3. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Else if property equals ignore case. What are we gonna do now? What was left? Oh yeah, own weapons. Own weapons. If not, args3 dot equals ignore case true, and not args3 equals ignore case false. Players message string utils color usage LMS edit game args at 1 own weapons true or false. There we go. And finally, we can do game.set own weapons boolean.value of args at 3. Grab this guy once again. Setting weapons for wilderness. Alright, so 3. There we go. It's all good. And then let's just add one final else statement. Player.send message string utils.color. That is an invalid property. There we go. Quite a long class, but gotta do what you gotta do. Alright guys, I guess it is time to finally test the plugin. So let's go ahead, go up here, into here. Then you're gonna go into artifacts. Then I already made mine because I was testing something real quick. So let's go into jar, for modules with dependencies, select LMS if you have that one named like that. Name this whatever you want. I'm just gonna keep mine as LMS, and very important, remove all of these guys. Okay, just like that. Then you're gonna want to put this guy wherever your test server is, and mine is in desktop test server plugins. There we go. Apply. Okay, and you're all good. Build LMS. There we go. And I'll see you guys in game, ready to test this plugin. Guys, well, it's the next day. I was a little bit busy, but I had to do some stuff. However, I did a few things off camera, so just stay with me and you'll be able to see what I did. Game class will start here. This used to be get player. Remove get player. You can just send the message like this. And then in here, just put this to start and cancel. That way it's like this runnable is not going to run after the start method. And then you go into the game manager class, added this line, game.setPlayers near array list of LMS player. Then in the game class, this was a set of LMS player. I made this a list now, changed it to a list. And Also, like right here, you're gonna have to change it to list and list here. Then I created the config.yml. I pretty much copy pasted it from the game manager class from here. However, I did change these locations to what I needed. So yeah, we did that, and that. Oh yeah, right here. I did game manager.load games. This used to be called load arenas, but I changed it from load arenas to load games. And this used to be arenas, this used to be arenas, and this guy used to be arenas as well. But I changed them all to games. And that should be it. Build a project again, and you should be good. So we're back. Let's just go ahead and do this. LMS host wilderness. LMS join wilderness. And then LMS join wilderness. So as you can see, we both joined the game. We both are notified when we join the game. And the game is going to start in a few seconds here. So we're just going to sit and wait. And yeah. So 10 seconds. Just sitting around for a bit here. There we go. The game has started. Wilderness start. That's odd. I shouldn't be counting down anymore. Well, at least we did get teleported here, so it's all good. Let me see. Why is it doing that? It's not counting down to 20 anymore. Oh yeah. Okay. This guy should not be there. Alright, that is not good. Okay. So. Yeah. That's gonna fix this message. It's not gonna be there anymore. So, with that, this episode has been concluded. Next episode, we're gonna work on, whenever we kill these guys, having the actual last man standing. Pretty sure the next episode we're gonna have the basic version of the game out. Finally, it's been like we've needed that for a while. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment if you want more frequent uploads because I like uploading frequently. So yeah, see you guys later.